Hi there, guys. Bowlington here today, and to start off something new, I would like to show you guys something that I think is pretty cool. It's called the Technic launcher, and it's what comes in the Technic Pack, which is backed by the Yogscast, um, the Voxel team, and several others. Uh, One of the coolest things about it is that it allows you to hot load different mod packs. So what a mod pack in definition is exactly what it sounds like. It's a pack of different mods that you can load and play and all that kind of stuff. The cool thing about the Technic launcher is the Technic team has done all of the heavy lifting for you. They have all of the mods working pretty seamlessly together, so you don't have any conflicting problems when you try and load several mods together. Uh, it all just seems to work very, very well. So I've already set up a demonstration for you guys to kind of show off some of the stuffs about the Technic Pack that make it so cool. So let's go in there and demo world. Technic Pack adds tons and tons of new stuff. Uh, First thing is you can see this village over here. This is randomly generated, a randomly generated NPC village created by the Millionaire mod. Millionaire mod is basically allows so this is right here you can see this is a trader, and Millionaire allows traders in towns, builders, farmers, woodcutters, everything like that. All the people in the town have oh, it's a ghost. Come here, ghost. Yeah, see, that's one of the other things in there is I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it's a different new type of creatures. So as I'll be walking around, you'll notice some new things like this fella right here, and he's a ghost. So I'm gonna smite him. I need to get, and you can notice that the item list is freaking huge. All the stuff that the Technic Pack adds is just crazy. So I'm going to grab one of my favorite new things, and that would be the Diamond Warhammer. So where are you at? Haha, one shot the ghost. So, and then zombies are a bit tougher, so they take about 3 hits. But, anyways, this is one of the professions that some of the Millionaire NPCs have. They create these bricks out of mud, and they set them out to dry right here. After a certain amount of time in the sun, they dry to this white color that you can see the building is made out of, and the NPCs come out and they harvest them and store them in the chest, which I think there's none in there right now. But as you play, the longer you play in the world, the more advanced the village gets, and they will build new buildings, start new families, plant forests, and build farms and whatnot like that, all on their own, which is very, very cool. One of the other things that you can do with the Millionaire mod is if you go in here, which is each NPC village has a town hall, and it shows up on these signs. It says the name of a project and the population, how many adults, how many killed or youth, and how many children. Down here, it's a list of supplies that they need to create this project. And as you help them, if you bring them the supplies, and I'm not 100% sure on how you give them the supplies, I believe you put them in a chest. But when you bring them the supplies and and it meets the number that's specified, the NPCs will go and they will start building the project on their own. And then as you do that, you gain status within the village. So you'll be in here. I can show that to you now. This is a pull-up menu, and I did this by pressing Z. It shows you how your reputation and a couple of other things for the different types of cultures. There's 4 cultures: Hindi, Japanese, Mayan, and Norman, which I believe Norman is some type of European culture. So I'm not exactly sure, so don't quote me on that. But they also give you quests and stuff to do. So Millionaire is going to be very cool. I'm going to have a lot of fun exploring everything that Millionaire has to offer. Um, so anyways, we're getting into the other parts of the Technic Pack here. You'll notice that there's these ores and blocks all... You've probably never seen them before in game. This is Industrial Craft and Buildcraft, which is another two large... Like, it's Millionaire's a large mod, Buildcraft's a large mod, and Industrial Craft's a large mod. And with the Technic Pack, they all work together flawlessly. So here you can see basalt, which is this texture, basalt cobblestone, basalt bricks. We've got marble bricks, ruby, emerald, sapphire, silver, tin, and copper. And then the tin and copper are used a lot with Buildcraft. No, I'm sorry. With Industrial Craft for creating wires to power your machines and everything like that. So these two right here are very, very common. And just to illustrate that, there's some right over here. And they're usually in fairly large... Oh, I'm stuck in a hole. They're usually in fairly large veins. This one doesn't look very promising, but usually they are in very large veins. So anyways, here we go. We got nickelite, which I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it's a very pretty cyan color. We've got tungsten ore. And then these are some of the new building materials. These down here are building materials as well. Namely the cobblestone and the bricks, and the marble and the marble bricks. But we've got wet bricks, cooked bricks, thatch, which is excellent for roofs and things like that. Cross timber frame, which is really good for building in a Tudor or Victorian style. They both look very good because they're whitewashed with these timbers that go down the middle that are very nice. So you can already imagine some of the combinations and some of the really cool building things that you can create with this mod. So anyways, moving on. This is a very, very, very cool thing, and this is a mod called Computercraft. Computercraft is exactly what you think it is. It is a computer in Minecraft. So here we go. We've got a terminal command here, and it acts just the same way a terminal would normally. See, I can go hello, and it returns hello world, which is pretty much the oldest joke in the programming industry. So we can go here, we can go programs, and it'll tell us what kind of programs we can run. So let's see, we've got, let's start with adventure and see what it says. You're standing in a mountain range, it is daytime. Let's try enter cave. Oh well, he doesn't like me. Anyways, exit that, and then we've got let's go, where is it? Worm. This is an old favorite. Let's go easy. And these are just some of the games that are on the Computercraft by default. What really makes this useful is that if you know the Lua, and that's L-U-A, programming language, you can program scripts and pretty much tell Computercraft, or tell the computer in the game to do certain things and run certain actions. What it can do is it can power redstone contraptions, it can power doors, trap doors, and it even comes with several of its own things that it can power. Some of the peripherals that it comes with is this right here is a disk drive, and you can program floppy disk, and say that you've got a computer running your mine, and this right here is a mining turtle, and you can program in what it does, and it will move around and mine for certain ores, and it's highly configurable. Computercraft is very well documented, so if you start playing this and you want to do that, you can Google Computercraft, and it will take you to where you need to go for the documentation. Back to my analogy, say that you had a computer with a couple of mining turtles running your mine over there, and you have another mine over there with a different computer, but you don't want to have to run, or you get to this one, and this one, all the minerals run dry. There's nothing there. You don't want to have to. Oh, those are dolphins. That's part of those the new creatures. Um, but say that you don't want to have to completely reprogram this computer over here. So you have the floppy drive on each computer. You program the floppy disk over in this one, and then you can remove the floppy disk out of here, take it out, run all the way over here, plug it into this computer, and it works the same way as a floppy disk would in real life. Um, very cool stuff. This right here on the ground is a wireless modem. It allows the computer, when programmed, to control these things. This is a turtle, and I already showed you that. Here, I will go to the inventory here, and I will show you a couple of other different things. Where are they? Turtle. See, there's the floppy disk. I think I missed the turtle. But these are all different types of wiring. See the copper cable that I was talking about. And everything like that. Where is the turtle? Turtles here. Actually, I'm going to do this, and there we go. Okay. And one of the things is you'll notice that it looks like too many items. It's actually called, instead of TMI, it's NEI, and it's the Technic Pack's own version of too many items. So, but one of the coolest thing about it is you've got item subsets, and you can scope over stuff, and it will filter what shows up over here, like too many items. And you can say you're looking for a specific thing with maybe the red power, and you're looking for an appliance, or you're looking for a block, and you can go here, and you can do all of that. But anyways, back on topic. This thing down here allows you to search. So I've just typed in I can even do turtle. I do all the whole word. And it'll search over here for them. So we've got it's a regular turtle, which is basically a robot that's programmable. We've got a mining turtle, which has to be wired up to run off of the computer. This is a wireless turtle that can be programmed to do other stuff, but does not need to be wired. And the wireless mining turtle allows you to have wireless, not actually have to wire this one up. So some very cool stuff there. And moving on, this right here is an MSFU, or yeah, that's right, MFSU, and this is one of the power. Think of it as a massive battery. It holds, let's see, holds 10 million energy units, which is EU, and the output here is energy units per tick. And with Minecraft, ticks are the amount of, or the increments of time that pass in game, and so you have to change the voltage on certain things, because most of the appliances in Buildcraft or I think, yeah, that one's Industrial Craft. Most of the appliances in Industrial Craft use 32 energy units a tick, and you can't have something like this run directly into it, or it's going to blow the appliance up, and you're going to have a big gaping hole in your house, and not a fun day. So anyways, moving on. This over here is part of Buildcraft. This is an automated quarry, and I'll turn it on, and you'll see this. These on the sides here are steam engines, and it will, you can see here, it has a diamond tip drill that comes down and moves on a double axis, and it will mine blocks like this in the periphery of the layout of what you've set. But the cool thing about it is that you have these pipes, and you'll see that it's coming out of the quarry here, and they'll travel down the pipes all the way down, and eventually they'll end up in a chest. And if we wait here just a second, we can see them loading into the chest themselves. So come on. There we go. Alright, you can see it loading in real time, which is very cool. And eventually it will mine all the way down to bedrock in a square box just like this, and then eventually once you've mined all the way down to bedrock and you don't want this gaping hole here, there's another Buildcraft appliance that you can set up, and it's called a filler, and it will basically do exactly what this thing does in reverse, but it will fill it with the material that you choose. So say that you mine 100 stacks or so of sand and cobblestone and dirt out of this one hole. You only just want the minerals, so you can actually set up a very complex sorting system using special pipes that filter the different ores into chests, and I'll be going over that later on when I'm digging into Buildcraft. You'll notice that it stopped, and that's because these two steam engines right here are powered by coal. And see, I can put some coal in there and it'll start back up, but it has to be powered to keep going, obviously. But then again, one of the cool things about the pipe is you can route the pipe. You can have a very complex system. Say, whenever this quarry mines coal, it can pipe the coal through a filter and then bring it back right into both of these steam engines, and it will self-power itself until it runs out of coal. So very cool. I'm gonna have a lot of fun creating a big industrial world and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, next topic. One, I believe this is part of the Red Power mod, and the Red Power mod is basically an improvement on the redstone system that was already in Minecraft. You can see this thing right here. This is a sequencer, I believe, or no, it's a timer, and it's got a GUI that you can click on, and it will power each one of these sides in unison. You see how the redstone torch on each side lights up like that. Click, 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 click. You can change it so that it either goes faster or slower, and you can make it go really, really slow, or you can make it go, come on, really, really, really fast. So think about that as using a very cool redstone thing. These are different types of circuits. If you're a redstone buff, you know about RX NOR latches and AND latches and RS latches and NOT gates and everything like that. That's what these are. These are normally you would have the blocks with several torches and the redstone wiring going all around. Not with redstone power, or not with red power. You've got these. This is the entire circuit right here. So think about all of the massive creations in redstone that you've had that do very simple tasks. These basically eliminate that. You can have one of these with a switch on one, or depending on the different type of latch, you can have a switch on one side and then have two outputs go out to open doors simultaneously. You can have two switches come in so that they both have to be either in the on or off position for the door to open with the output over here. Pretty much the possibilities are endless with this, and because this just makes redstone so simple, I'm probably going to actually learn how to use redstone, because it's always been just a little bit too complicated for me. So hopefully I'll be able to dig into that and have some fun. Next thing I want to show you as it gets dark is this over here. This is a randomly generated dungeon, and it goes down. I've already lit it up, and it just goes. I'm not going to go all the way through it because it's where this obsidian starts. I'll show you a little bit. This is a maze, and it goes on. It took me about 10 minutes to get through the maze, and at the end there's a boss fight with a new type of monster, which is pretty cool. Whatever, that works. Okay, but yeah, these are randomly generated, and you'll see them pop up in just random places. I don't really know what this thing is, but it showed up, and I think it explodes. Yeah, they explode for some reason. Oh well. It's nighttime, so that means that there should be. Yeah, that looks like a new one. I can show off some of these new. Actually, I guess these guys spawn here or something, but we've got some different types of slimes there. Um, this is a meadow hive, which is, it houses bees, and I think if I'm in survival, the bees will come out and do stuff. But I don't know. I'm not really understood. I believe that the mod that is forestry, and then this is a forest hive. So the forest hives are white, and the meadow hives are this orange color over here. And you probably saw in the, ooh, what is that? Is that another hive? Yeah, it's another hive. You probably saw when I had the inventory open that there were a bunch of looking bee shapes. So that's what they are. All I'm seeing here is just regular Minecraft mobs, but there are some really wild ones in this mod. There's werewolves and very temperamental giants walking around that the AI is very cool because they will, as they're walking around trying to get you, they will... Oh, there's another ghost. Come here, ghost. Alright, he's dead. Here's a different mod, or mob. I think this... Yeah, it's a... these are armored skeletons, so they're going to be much... I'm going to pick a fight with this diamond guy. But you can see they're much tougher than normal... than normal skeletons, and one of the cool things about them is they are a non-mining way to gain diamonds. So if you end up buffing your player out to be more of a combat type instead of a miner, you can just hunt these guys and take them out. So we've got basic Minecraft mobs here. Of course, now that I'm recording, all of the really cool mobs are gone, which is typical. But, oh well. Oh, there's one. That's a wolf. That is a proper wolf. And you look at him, he looks like a realistic wolf from what you'd find in real life. And they've all got... Oh, here's some more. Alright, there's a scorpion. And the scorpions look really cool. If you ever played Lego Rock Raiders back in the day, which is a very old PC game, they had scorpions that looked very similar to that, and that's what they remind me of. Ghost. Oh, there's a giant. And watch, he destroys blocks when he hits you, which is kind of... And a rat too. But see, as he's walking around hitting me, all of these blocks will destroy when he hits me. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go, just like that. But they're and they hit really hard. I think they do almost 5 hearts of damage when they hit you, so you better be on your toes when you're messing around with these guys. And I've killed a couple of them. And a spider. And a zombie. With my diamond warhammer. Alright, so anyways, I've got 2 more things I want to show you, and this one right here is what I'm holding. It's a chainsaw. It's an electrical chainsaw. So, and here, let me put some torches down. Alright, electrical chainsaw is faster than an axe, so I can't... And of course I'm in creative, so I can't show you. They're electric, and the really cool thing about these tools, and this one I'm holding is a chainsaw, this one right here is a diamond mining drill, is it works just a little bit faster than a diamond pickaxe, but whereas a diamond pickaxe, once you get to the end of it, it breaks. This one does not. It uses industrial power, and or basically electricity, and you can recharge it once it gets used up, which is very cool. So you don't have to keep mining diamonds and building pickaxes. You can just get one of these and just keep recharging it off of your power grid that you build. But you're probably thinking, oh well, that's cheating. That's easy to get, and then you don't ever have to mine diamonds again. Nope. This diamond mining drill is very... Oh, didn't mean to fly. Is very resource heavy. So I think it takes almost 9 diamonds for the bit and then about 4 other parts, which are each made up about 5 or 6 different parts themselves. So you've got almost 40 different items going into this single drill. And so it's it's by no means a beginner's thing. It will take time to build up supplies and actually build one. So yeah, that's very cool. I'm gonna have a lot of fun using one of these. And this right here illustrates one of the first things I showed you was these mud bricks drying in the sun. And this one is already dried, that one is already dried, and the NPC has already come over and picked them up. When the sun rises this morning for this world, he will come out here and he'll pick up that one and that one and that one, and these other ones will start drying, and then he'll use those to start building stuff, which is very cool. Alright, the last thing I want to show you guys is one of the coolest additions to this whole thing. And you'll see that we've got this huge ravine here. And I'm up on this plateau, and I'm going to put some torches down so you can see this. This right here is a nuke. Yes, you heard me right, a nuke. N-U-K-E. And these MSFUs don't matter. I just put them here to illustrate this area. But you've got that nuke there. I believe that the nuke is the equivalent power of 15 pieces of TNT individually. So it's gonna level this whole mesa. It's either gonna level the whole mesa, or it's going to create a 4 or 5 deep crater about 30 across. So let me light it up for you. And it's got a very long timer so that it doesn't so that you actually have time to get away from it. You can see the timer takes a while, and come on. Yeah, you can see the destruction this thing does. So it completely destroyed this mesa right here. And you can see some of the... Oh, those are just seeds. I was going to say that you can see some of this new ore that's right here. There's some of this blue stuff. I believe that's the nickelite. And a bunch of wolves. Fail. Anyways, that's what I wanted to show you. Oh, wait, is it? Is that oil? Yeah, that is oil. Okay. This is one of the power sources that you can get in Industrial Craft. You can use oil to run combustion engines just like you would in the real life and everything like that. And while I'm here, might as well show you this. These are some very awesome forests and trees that are generated. I don't know exactly which plugin this is. I think it might be forestry as well. But you get these really, really cool tree biomes from that plugin. And they're big, thick. I think these are actually rubber trees. Yeah, that's rubber trees. So you can use that to make rubber things. And I'm going to be playing a lot of the Technic Pack now that I've got it working correctly. And that's looks like an ocelot or something. But now that it's working correctly, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to either do a Let's Play, or I'm just going to do a Technic Pack play around and just have fun with it. So keep your eyes out for that. I'm going to be continuing with my regular Minecraft Let's Play. I'm going to have a world edit tutorial up hopefully this afternoon, and got all that good stuff that I'm going to be working on. And so if you guys like, please comment, like, subscribe, everything like that. That all helps. And I will say goodbye for now. This is Bowlington, signing off.